Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the 66 Nova again. I'm still having issues with the passenger side rear tire rubbing whenever I'm doing sharp turns or I hit a bump in the middle of a turn or something. What we're gonna do, I already started before I started filming, but I got 2-inch lowering blocks on here. I think I'm gonna try to put some 1-inch ones that I have on there instead. Just see if that'll help it from rubbing. I was gonna take it on a test drive today also after, but it's raining. So I don't know if that'll happen or not. First thing I did was took the bolt out of the bottom of the shocks. Get those out so it's not fighting me whenever I drop these spring perches here. Now we're going to try to take these U-bolts off and hope the axle doesn't move. I got those U-bolts out and the other block in. I had a couple stripped U-bolts, or the nut stripped. So I'm gonna try to throw these other U-bolts on. I hope they're long enough. Alright, so it's the next day. Got everything done, but I realized the wheel is very far back in the wheel well. So now it looks like I gotta take everything back loose and try to get the axle moved forward on both sides. I'll show you the other side. There's Tommy. Not as bad on this side, so I might just have to try to move the driver's side over for the most part, but we'll get everything knocked loose and try her again. So I decided to change out the U-bolts. The other ones were for the 2-inch springs, or 2-inch drop blocks, sorry. And they were just a little long, and they were looking kind of rough. So now I got these that I had sitting around. They're a little bit too wide. I got them in my vise here, trying to heat them up to make them keep this shape. Close enough to what I need here to make them fit into the car. Got the U-bolts cooled down, and we're going to try to see if they'll fit now. Alright, I got it all put together. new stance with the 1-inch lowering blocks. That tire there might be a little far back. I'm not sure. Let's see if it rubs, if it tracks weird. Here's the other side. See, that one was a little bit farther forward. Axle might be a little crooked, I don't know. I actually ended up making an exhaust for the car. Yeah, I ran it down. Much quieter up here, much quieter in the cab. Stuck it out right here. Actually sounds pretty good. I'll get a clip here in a minute. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Now it's time to take it for a drive and see if it rubs. I'll let you guys know what happens. Alright, here we go. Stopping. No rub. Here we go. Wondering about these cup holders. These are the Harbor Freight magnetic ones. They were on sale for like $8.99. They actually seem to work pretty good in these old classic cars that don't have cup holders. Alright, so I bumped the timing up to about 20 degrees. Is at about 15, and then I dropped the idle down a little bit, so we'll see how she likes that. Seems to like it so far. See how it does cruising. Get on the highway here. I'll let you guys know. Cruising about 60 miles an hour. It seems to like it. Much quieter in here with that exhaust. Doesn't stink as bad. Just sucks I got holes in it. Yeah, I think we fixed the rubbing and stuff. Hopefully get it out this weekend to a car show. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty successful test drive, and 1-inch blocks seemed to help. No rubbing. The exhaust is nice being out the side here. Sounds pretty decent, I think. It's a lot quieter in the car and up front. not as smelly because the fumes aren't coming out that hole and right into the windshield or windows. Get it a little. I tuned it up a little bit, adjusted timing about 20 degrees, adjusted the idle mixture. Got about 15 inch-pounds, I think. Yeah, about 15 inch-pounds vacuum. I don't think that's terrible. So to end off today's video, I wanted to show you guys. Got this 2-barrel carb here I've torn down. It's a Holley R6815A. I believe it's actually a Mopar carb. I'm gonna try to throw that on here with this adapter. Had to waller it out a little bit so that the butterflies would open in it, but try to throw that on the 1-barrel intake. Get a boost reference fuel pressure regulator, maybe a bigger pump if I have to, and hopefully I can make a couple more pounds of boost before I can get the 4-barrel intake and stuff. So be looking forward to that one. Probably in the next video be rebuilding that carb, trying to throw it on here. Need to get an adapter for the top. So it's like 4 7/32 inches instead of the 5 1/8 that all the carb hats I can find are. I gotta get an adapter for that and a new carb hat, and then I'll have to redo the pipes coming from the turbo to the carb. But yeah, if that's something you're interested in, like, subscribe, comment. If you got any questions, don't be scared to comment them. Thanks for watching.